3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. 3 times over, boy.
Wake up, thank God, kiss my wife, hug my dog, and get great love. In this life, I'm confident and I stand tall. Check for customers, missed calls, head to the bathroom stall. Mirror, mirror that's on the wall, don't say a thing, just let me ball. Today's the day that I want it all, no hesitation, no pause or stall. Made my meditation on money making, exceed beyond the thoughts of the lost. Through the dedication of education, I see the secret financial laws. Boy, I'm in the matrix and it feel contagious. This is inclinations of a real life boss. I manifested my thoughts, I plan invested in bought. I stand erected and taught, directed methods that lost. With introspective impulse, I corrected imminent loss. It was meant effective in cost. Man, I make assessments in golf with many lessons business had brought. Every single blessing that I came across was finessed with the message that the game taught. Gotta be the best or get lost, so you end up in a mess, so stressed and pissed off. If you pass the test, then destiny costs for you to go ahead and flex the best that you floss, and that's that. Green mask, green gloves, green hat, green truck, green grass, green bucks, green stacks, green duck. Green mask, green gloves, green hat, green trucks, green down, green dove. You can call me the green plug. Green mask, green gloves, green hat, green trucks, green grass, green bucks, green stacks, green duck, green backs, green gloves, green mask, green glove, green down, green dove. You can call me the green plug.
Welcome to South City, St. Louis.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Larry here again with the ljjlawncare. Tune in Monday through Saturday from 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 6 p.m. Sunday special, 9 a.m. But yeah, man, I just have my introspective impulses and conversations that transpire on this conversation, telecommunicating to you information that is sitting upon my brain. And one of them is this, bro. I want y'all to think about this, bro. Ain't nothing special about me. I was thinking that something is seriously special about me for one moment, like, until I really thought about it. This year, I've been raising prices across the board, bro. Across the board. I'm just being realistic to y'all. Across the board, everybody on the schedule has been, I brought myself up by $5. I checked one of the properties, man, because most of my properties is $60 bi-weekly now, right? Y'all see these properties, more than likely they're 60 or up. I'm just telling y'all right now. That's how I'm rolling this year, 60 or up. But I realized something, bro. I really realized something, man. I think that my prices was a little too low when I first started. I didn't know. I didn't find out how much do people charge for this, how much does people charge for that. I wanted to find out naturally and normally, like, you know, I ain't go up to nobody asking a lawn care provider how much do you charge. Well, actually I did ask one person, but that was just a situation where I just had to know. This is before I even started the business. I just wanted to know, how much is you making for this? And other than that, it's been all on how I feel, how much I feel I should make from a property, bro. And at 1 year, I mean, I was making $45 bi-weekly. I'm just being honest here, y'all. That might sound crazy. I've been in business for 5 years. When I first started, it was $45. Well, it was 40 bi-weekly. Then it got up to 45 bi-weekly. So what's important that I want y'all to take away from this, man, let me tell you, me saying that I'm not special, is that I noticed that I raised my prices, bro, and ain't nobody dropping. Real talk, ain't no one dropping. I'm not being funny. I do my stuff professionally. When raising prices, this is how I raise them. I'll service the property, let the customer know the property been serviced, and then when they pay, or after, you know, or I might let a customer know, hey, I got your property on the schedule. After they pay me, then after I service the property, I'll let them know immediately that I'm going up on my prices. You know, that's how I do it, man, across the board. I give them time to figure out what they're gonna do, whether they find another lawn care provider or whether they purchase them a new mower, whatever they're gonna do. I give them time to figure it out, period. So what's getting me, I'm not looking for people to drop, bro. Don't get me twisted. I'm not like, oh, why are they not dropping? No, none of that action, bro. This is just real conversation. I don't want them to drop. When I raise the price, I'm not looking for a customer to drop. I'm just noticing that they're not dropping. I rarely ever, from the time I started 5 years ago, no one has dropped, bro, except for one customer. Well, it was 2 customers that had dropped, right? 2 customers. But one of them came right back asking to get on the schedule, but it was too late, man. That's when I had like 87 properties, bro. It was like, whatever, you know, it's whatever. Everybody stayed. And I'm wondering, is it because my prices was too low? Period. Is my prices too low? I mean, sometimes I wonder that, but now that, like how I'm doing right now, I'm setting everybody to where they supposed to be. In my feeling, in my heart. It don't have nothing to do with how much you make, how much, no. I feel like $60 bi-weekly is fair, bro. That's how I honestly feel, genuinely, inside my heart. $60 bi-weekly is a fair price for any property that I'm coming out to. I pay taxes on my properties, bro. When I service a property, I pay taxes. Last year, I paid $15K in taxes. So, yeah, it is what it is, bro. I know some of us ain't doing that because it is a lot of money to be forking up, bro. Like, seriously, but you got to either add taxes onto the customer, like a city, like by me working, it's 9.45 taxes. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation, man. Percent in taxes. That's a whole nother conversation. I'm talking about, I've been wondering, and I think that you should think too, bro. When y'all raise y'all prices on customers, do they drop y'all or do they not? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I know this sounds crazy. I'm not looking for them to drop. I hope that they don't, you know, but if they do, they do. But I mean, we talking about a 5-year streak, bro, of 1% drop tile. Meaning that only 1% of people ever drop. One person, and you know what? It's not even fair to say that it was 2. Okay, I told y'all, one person dropped, then they came back immediately. It was too late. Then the other person that dropped, the first person to drop is who I'm talking. When that individual dropped, they should have dropped. I would have dropped. The truth of the matter, I didn't want to cut the property. It wasn't making sense. You know, it was $45 bi-weekly for a corner lot, and I'm there for 45 minutes. You know, it just didn't, it didn't, I know y'all like, well, that sounds like a good situation. It was $1. Bro, it was a lot of work involved in that situation, a gang of work. And that, dang, it's branches falling and stuff. That didn't make me happy. In some situations, I'm gonna be honest with you, there is no price for me to service a property, bro. In some situations, there are no prices for me to serve the property. Like, I just wouldn't do it, bro. I'm just not finna do it. I'm not finna do it. Call me crazy, call me whatever y'all want to call me. It's just some properties I'm not gonna do. And that was one of my first customers I was servicing, and he was on the schedule for about 2 years. Then I just started going up. I went up like every other week. Like, bro, I need more. It was no satisfying. I got up. He started off at $40 weekly. Then it went to 45. Then it went to 50. Now this is fast raising too. I'm like every month I'm going up. It was $40 weekly, and it was like that for a while. That's when Courtney was working with me. It was easier. When she left, it was like, oh no, this ain't enough, bro. I can't. 45 weekly. Boom. I'm hitting every week. Then 50 weekly. He like, okay, keep me on the schedule. 55. He's like, nah, let me go. You can take me off the schedule. I'm like, okay, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Wanted him gone. That's why I kept raising the price. I didn't want to say, hey, I should, but you know, I was just starting. I should have just told him, hey, man, I'm gonna cut your grass. You got to find someone else to service your property after this last service. I should have did something like that, but I just was, you know, bro, I'm new to the game. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just starting off. So I did what I felt was best. And that was so unprofessional to me, steady raising the prices in hopes that the customer drop. Let me tell you, I used to be wild, bro. Now I'm just a straight shooter. Raising prices in hopes that a customer drop is crazy, bro. That's crazy work. That's crazy. You have to either just tell the customer that you don't want to service their property no more. Give them a 2 weeks notice. You know, letting them know, hey, I'm done. But yeah, I was explaining to my wife that the reason why these customers ain't left, and I was thinking I'm special. I think that it's because my prices is so thrifty. You might just want to tip me. I'm rare. That's what I'm thinking inside my mind. Cause ain't nowhere in the world. I mean, it's not say. I mean, of course, this is what I was thinking. Man, I'm always on time. I do a wonderful job when I service these properties. I do a great job when servicing properties. I was thinking, is that my nephew? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I do wonderful jobs. I'm always on time. And I didn't think it was the prices too, bro, because that's just how I was thinking. But now I'm thinking it's the prices too, bro. But it's all good. I know that I get a lot of elite lawn care providers who drop in the comments and let me know, hey, bro, that price for that is perfect. That's a beautiful price that you charging for that service. Good job, man. I mean, don't go up on that. That's perfect. I think that I'm just being honest here, man. I'm set. Like, I'm almost set. I got 2 more people that I might have to go up on, but I think I'm set. $60 bi-weekly is perfect, bro. That's what it makes me happy to service the properties. I'm satisfied. Somebody had told me somebody had dropped a comment saying that's all we talk about is going up and what we ain't gonna do. I had no idea, bro. I mean, I just realized I'm talking about going up on property because that's what I do. Y'all been seeing, listen, between March, April, May, between May and June, y'all have been seeing me showing y'all real up and close and personal what's cracking with LJJ Lawn Care. And what's cracking is I've been raising prices, bro. I ain't been going crazy, bro. I feel like me raising prices because after I find out how much, you know, y'all charging like 65, 60 bi-weekly, you know, for huge properties. And it don't have nothing with this $60, 60 bi-weekly has nothing to do with what y'all charging, bro. This is the truth right here. If I actually calculated the value that I dispense out toward a property, I should be actually getting I can charge per cut, meaning like, hey, the quality of the cut is what I'm charging for. Like, you know how what I'm talking about, some barbers, they charging for the quality of the cut. What kind of cut you want? Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Boom. Okay, boom, boom, boom. You want this, you know? Yeah, different prices, bro. I can actually, I don't have to string edge a property. I could just simply do what everybody else doing. Just walk the string trimmer down the situation with at an angle, and it won't be squared. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that there is yeah, if you want to charge for quality, you can, but you know, that's a whole nother conversation. I was just saying that, man, I'm thinking that my prices are just too low. I know that sounds great, bro, but this is all I'm done. I've literally had to set, I'm just telling y'all, I had to set everybody where they supposed to be. Because the lawn care provider that was before me probably charged more. I'm just thinking, a lot of times they charge less because I know I came in, they was like, but there are professional lawn care providers out here that have charged a valuable price that's, you know, that's their worth. You know, I feel like I'm worth something out here. I'm just being honest. So yeah, that's why I charge the way I do. Plain and simple. That's the only reason why I charge the way I do, and I've been going up. I've been going up. I've been consistently going up. Not consistently, but every year, bro. Every year. I'm not finna front. Every freaking year. I don't go up on everybody every year, but once I get you to where I feel like where the price supposed to be at, where you supposed to be at now. Because when I started off, I didn't know what I was doing. Now I know what I want. Now I know what I'm doing. Once you get there, that's when I'm not raising the price no more. We're good. We are good. You know, I'm satisfied. You satisfied. I know you like, well, you was happy when you first. Yeah, I was happy when I first started off. I didn't know what to not be happy about. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, I need you. I quit my job and all this stuff. That's the type of prices I was giving it, that I need you price. Like, I quit my job and this is what I do for a living. I'm trying to I need any and everything. Now I done went too many years without a job, and this is what I've been doing. I've been making it. I know how to budget myself. I know how to save my money. I know how to pay my bills in advance. I know how to make my season work for me. You know what I'm saying? So now it's more of, hey, let's get these prices together. Nothing personal, just business. And I want to let y'all know, if you raising prices and stuff, bro, if they drop, they dropped, bro. It's all good. Like there's no reason to trip off of it. Get you another customer. And in fact, let me tell you something. Somebody had dropped in a comment the other day. They said, because someone was saying, hey, I'm dealing with this situation where I need to let this customer go, but whatever the situation was. And then someone said, how about you just look at it like they are about to quit. They're about to drop you, and you need to replace that customer. So just go at it like that. Just get you some customers. Plain and simple, get some customers. And I'm not a cheap lawn care provider, bro. I'm not. My time is precious, bro. So is yours. Our time is precious. Let's be realistic, man. Let's be realistic. So if you gotta raise your price, you gotta raise your price. Just do the right thing, man. Keep the quality of your cuts good. Keep your customer service good. Stay professional, and everything should work out fine. Why don't y'all drop below and tell me the percentile of how often does a customer drop you when you raise your price? And what is the reasons why y'all raise y'all price? I'm gonna tell you, I actually have reasons. I told you from the beginning, first of all, your property is not where it's supposed to be. Meaning that the price that I gave you was my beginners not knowing what I'm doing prices. Now I'm raising the price across the boards to get my share of money. I paid too many taxes. We got to get this together, bro. I got to make money off this situation. That's one. Two, obstacles. You creating more obstacles. All of a sudden you got this in the yard. At first you didn't have a dog. Now you got a dog. Now it's poop all over the place. I'm getting poop on me and under my deck and all that stuff. Got to raise the price. I'm just kidding. Now you got, okay, there's another property. Oh yeah, everything is fine. This is so easy. Now you built the gate where I can't get my mower inside of it. And I got to string trim the back because I don't push more. Raising the price. You see what I'm saying? There are so many reasons to raise the price, bro. It's not even funny. It ain't even out of greed. It's about common sense. Like, seriously. Oh man, you didn't have a baby. Now you have a baby, and all of a sudden your yard is convoluted or covered with toys all over the yard and you won't clean up before I come, let me go ahead and raise this price for me moving stuff out the way as I service these properties. I'm telling y'all, it's not about greed. It's about setting things fair. It has nothing to do about greed or anything, bro. You have to set your prices right, bro. When it ain't right, when they do something, you done added a freaking tree in the middle of the property. What am I finna do? I'm finna just not say nothing. At first it was so simple. I used to just mow through. Now I gotta drive around this tree, and then I gotta drive around this tree. Oh my goodness! Now you got lights out here on the edges. Now I gotta try to figure out how to drive between these. Might break a light here and there. Gotta buy you a new one. You see what I'm saying? There are reasons to raise the price. I'm not special, bro. Like people saying. And then another thing, if somebody asks the reason why, I got reasons. I got plenty of reasons. You know, it don't stop. It's like, why not? That's the question. Why haven't I raised the price all these years? But yeah, man, that was just my introverted, impulsive thought. You know, that I'm not special, bro. I'm just being honest with you. I raise these prices, these customers stay. I'm glad that they stay, but I think one of the reasons is because the price is already thrifty, bro. It was thrifty. It was a good price from the beginning. And I offer a substantial amount of value. So boom, you got the extra value, the price is nice, you good to go. You know what I'm saying? But this is Larry with the LJJ Lawn Care. I'm out of here. Peace.
Crazy how I came up in this game and then I ran them up. It's Larry Johnson Jr., LJJ Lancare, all on them trucks. I stand insanely on it, bro. I love to gain a customer. I mainly maintain what I must. I earn their trust off of the bucks. I'm blessing them with beauty cuts and placing them on YouTube, cause I'm trying to get subscriptions up. I'm driven by ambition, bro. I'm all about integrity. You should never compare to me unless you wanna see how deep your insecurity can be. I'm rolling solo in these streets and all I know is to live free. I'm full of peace, but when it comes to lawn care, boy, I am a beast. I never leave until it's clean. I get them weeds and everything. I throw some seeds and motion leaves and trim them trees and charge them fees. And yes, I am the king of string. I said exactly what I mean. You see the way I do my thing. Them edges squared and crispy clean. Then if you haven't did it yet, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. And best believe that LJJ Lancare is gonna be right there.